Good morning. This is Adriana, personal trainer from the Lakewood Y, and bringing you a Sunday workout. Get that energy up in the morning, and we will be doing interval training, and it's going to be a total body workout. It's going to include some strength exercises, core exercises, calisthenics, is all body weight. With the exception of we're going to be using a jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, you can always bounce in place or do jumping jacks instead for the same repetitions, okay? If you do have a jump rope, grab your jump rope. Thus, we're gonna do some dynamic stretches, and then we're gonna start at 30 reps jump rope, going into 4 exercises. We'll repeat those 4 exercises twice. The first 4 will be push-ups, burpees, mountain climbers, and jumping jacks. I'll be showing you the exercises at the same time we will start a new circuit or a new block of segment of exercises. The push-ups, you can always kneel on those push-ups. Make sure that when you do a push-up, you engage more the lats, no shrugging the shoulders, and definitely you can do those. We're gonna do only 10. If you feel that you have issues with your lower back, just go in kneeling position. Burpees, I'll show you those. The burpees, you can either do modified burpee or actual burpee. Actual burpee, you put your hands on the ground, squat a little bit, you're gonna jump back, do a push-up at the bottom, and jump up. That's the actual burpee. The other way to do it is put your hands down, step back, do a push-up, maybe jump up if you can, or step back. Or just basically do just sprawl back or step back and stand up without the push-up. Okay, so just leave that push-up, just don't do it at the end, at the bottom. Next one is going to be mountain climbers. It's basically knee drives to your chest in a plank position. That, try to go at the best speed possible. And jumping jacks, just military jumping jacks or modified jumping jacks, okay? So you do what you can, and we're gonna do just a little bit of the dynamic stretches before we start. We're gonna go with the hip circles, alternate, make a circle at the front and take it all the way out, stretching those inner thighs. Now leg kicks. We're gonna try to swing those legs straight without arching your back, and we're gonna cross opposite foot with opposite arm, side. More. Now we do arm circles. We're gonna start with the small circles, thumbs up, small circles back. Need to warm up those shoulders for the push-ups. Now a little bit bigger. And a little bit bigger. Same direction. And now we're gonna just shake it up and start opposite direction. So if you went back, now forward. Now a little bit bigger movement. And now bigger. Really big shoulders, arm circles. Now just relax, shoulder shrugs up and down, and roll the shoulders back a few times, and forward a few times. We're gonna do a walk out to plank, and then walk your hands back to your feet. So basically in this one, you want to keep your feet stationary, don't move your feet around. You're going to try to reach the floor with your hands, not bending the knees, or try to keep the legs as straight as possible. Get a good stretch in your hamstrings. And now you're going to walk your hands forward to a plank, go in a plank, and now walk your hands back and stand up. And we're going to stretch those arms up. We're going to do a couple more. Your hands forward to a plank, Back your feet, all the way up. One more. Your hands, so getting a good stretch in your hamstrings. Up. Now we're gonna do it one last time. We're gonna keep that push-up position, a plank position. From that plank position, you're gonna drive your right leg forward, go in a lunge position. You're gonna bring your foot back, and now drive your left leg forward. Step, try to step as close as your hand on the same side as you can. Step back. Let's do one more on the right, one more on the left, one more on the right, one more on the left, and walk those hands back. And we're gonna just warm up a little bit of lunges. It's gonna be a lunge with a rotation. That's the last one. We're just gonna do 6, 3 on each side. So step right, lunge, rotate over the same side, push back, bring the feet together, lunge, rotate, push back, lunge, turn, push back. Try to get a good rotation from the torso. We do one more on each side. That's one. Good, guys, good job. Okay, so we're gonna start the first exercise. It's gonna be 30 jump rope. Try to do 30 skips, or you can do jumping jacks, or you can just stay on your toes and bounce in place. Then we're gonna do 10 push-ups, 10 burpees, mountain climbers, 20 total, and 10 jumping jacks. Okay, so we get started with the jump rope. So, 30. And 10 more. And now we do 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups. Either on your toes or knees. After the 10 push-ups, we try 10 burpees. So 10 burpees, either a jump back or step it. Try to do 10 burpees. And after your 10 burpees, 20 total mountain climbers. So drive your knees to your chest for 20. And the last one, jumping jacks. We do 10 jumping jacks total. And with the jumping jacks, try to extend the arms all the way up. That gets your heart rate up. Take a little break, and now we start jump rope again. I'm gonna do 30 jump rope, or bounce in place, or back to the jumping jacks. And next one is 10 push-ups and 10 burpees. Get to the push-ups. And after the 10 push-ups, we do 10 burpees. And we do 10 burpees. Mountain climbers, 20, that's next. And the next one is going to be jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, ready? 10. Good job, guys. That was the first segment of 4. We did twice. Next one, we're going to change it up. And we're going to be doing high knees, 30 high knees instead of doing jump rope, okay? So 30 high knees total. And high knees, you can always do low impact or high impact. High knees, try to keep your knees in front of you, don't kick back. Squats, try to drive your hips back to your heels. Squats. Okay, so those we're gonna do 10 squats, then it's gonna be 16 lunges. 16 lunges. So we're gonna do back lunges this time, so you're gonna step back and try to keep those knees lined up with your heels. Those we're gonna be doing 16 total or 8 on each side. 10 we're gonna do 10 plank ups. So it's gonna be hands, elbows for 10. So you're gonna do on your hands, high plank, going to a low plank, that's 1. High plank, going to a low plank, that's 2. Those you can always kneel, okay, so do those in kneeling position, just keep your back straight. And the last one, we're gonna do squat jumps. So we did a squat first. You can upgrade to a squat jump or just repeat squats again for the jumps. Try to land softly on your toes. Don't hit the heels too hard. So we're gonna do 2 rounds of that. Okay, so we start at first with the 30 high knees, then we're gonna go to 10 squats and 16 lunges. Okay, so high knees, 30. And 10 squats. Always keep those knees behind the toes or in between the toes and the ankles, like the shoelaces. So we do 10. Lunges. So we're going to do a backward lunge. I'm going to step back. Step back. For 16 total. And next we're going to do plank ups, high plank, low plank. So hands, elbows. Hands, elbows. 10 total. And the last one, we're gonna try squat jumps for only 10. So squat and jump up. And we got that done. One more round. So 30 high knees. And now we do 10 squats. Sixteen lunges next. So backward lunges if you can. And now we do plank cups, hands, elbows. Hands, elbows for 10. Try not to move your hips around. And the last one is going to be a squat jumps. Go in a squat position and jump up. And we got that twice. Good job. Our last one is going to be more core. And we're going to be doing the first exercise is going to be more cardio. We're going to, instead of jumping jacks, we're going to be doing something similar. It's called touchdowns. So feet together, you're going to touch down and come back up, feet together, touch down. So you need to keep on moving your hips back. So the side of it, right there. And you're going to be alternating the hands touching down in front between both feet. We're going to do 30 of those. Those are very much cardio oriented. Shoulder taps. We're going to be doing 20 total shoulder taps. In a plank position, you're going to touch opposite shoulder. Okay, so one hand is going to remain in on the floor, not holding a high plank. Try to do those on your toes if you can. So that's we're gonna do 20. Then we're gonna do 10 V-ups, 20 bicycle crunches, and then 10 sit-ups. Okay, so it's pretty much all cardio and core. Okay, so for the V-ups, you don't have to lift your back off the ground. To do the V-ups like this, that's the actual V-up, but you can do legs lift. Okay, bicycle crunches, cross opposite elbow to opposite knee, and then full setup. If you can do a full setup like this, you're just gonna do little crunches. So we're gonna get started with that one, and it's gonna be 30 touchdowns. So get ready, and one. So I got about 20. You keep counting your own reps. And I completed my 30. Take your time if you need a little bit extra time. Now we're gonna move up to shoulder taps. In a high plank position, you're gonna cross 20 times. The abs, we do 10, or leg lift. Twenty bicycle crunches. Nice and slow, try to get that rotation mainly. Don't pull your neck. And then sit-ups. Don't lift your feet off the ground. And we get back up to do touchdowns again. When you're ready, we do the last time touchdowns for 30. About 20, 10 more. Good job, guys. We do the shoulder taps. Cross to opposite shoulder, opposite hand. 20. The slower the better, actually. Have to hold your core tighter. V-abs. We do 10 V-abs. Or legs lift. Twenty bicycle crunches. And then sit-ups. And we are done. If you finish your sit-ups, if you still need a little bit more time to complete this workout, take your time. And make sure that after your workout, you hydrate, you stretch more dynamically, more statically. So basically you want to hold, for example, stretching your leg for like quad stretch, okay, for 30 seconds, okay, 30 seconds to a minute if you feel actually very tight, especially in the front of the legs. And the same, doing a hamstring, quad, calf stretch. Hold those stretches, try to work on the areas that you feel tighter, that you need to get a little bit more flexibility there. And I see you next time. Have a wonderful Sunday.